Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
We have seen a fairly active evening across North Alabama, but a few of us are getting a break from the rain right now. Lauderdale, Colbert, parts of Limestone, Lincoln County as well. Not seeing much activity right now, and the bulk of the rain is mainly south of Decatur and then farther toward the east, Jackson, DeKalb, Marshall counties. Those are the spots that got too much rain over the weekend. We're continuing to see light to moderate rain right now, but I want to give you an idea of what we're seeing kind of on a broader scale, because there is something that's kind of interesting here in the sense that the strongest activity is basically along I-22 here, all the way down just north of Birmingham and then right up along I-59 areas eastward as well, just the southern fringes there of Etowah and Cherokee counties. So the really intense rain, thank goodness, is south of the area right now, but I'm noticing that some of these cells within all of this are actually tracking from the southwest toward the northeast, but in general it's tracking from the west toward the east. So we may luck out and keep the heaviest rain just south of North Alabama. That being said, we still have one thin band of showers here, maybe a rumble of thunder to be had as that cold front eventually moves through. Right now it's stalled out and it's been parked just off to our northwest for the past several hours, but once it finally starts to track through, you'll notice a big difference in the weather for tomorrow. Temperatures right now though, we've dropped a little bit since earlier this evening, but only by a couple of degrees. We cooled down initially because of the rain that rolled through, and now we're down to 73 degrees in Huntsville and Decatur, 75 in Scottsboro, 71 in Florence. We will continue to cool, remember, because that is a cold front coming through. In the meantime, I want to kind of bring to your attention one last time here that flash flood watch is in effect. I told you it was raining lightly to moderately in these counties, Marshall, Jackson, and DeKalb counties, as well as Coleman County, but it's just a little too much rain than from what we've already seen over the weekend. So be careful if you're out on the roadways this evening. We start to see any kind of standing water. Haven't seen any reports of that so far, thank goodness. Let's hope it stays that way. Future radar shows this picture, which does not line up very well to what we are seeing currently. And when the data sources don't line up with the current situation very well, it gives us kind of an inaccurate picture of trying to forecast into the future, right? So it gives us kind of lower confidence in this forecast. But what this does show you here is this one last round of rain that comes in. This is basically what I was pointing out to you that's around the Tupelo and Columbus area in Mississippi. This one last round of rain that tries to come through and almost spreads a little bit farther to the northeast. So if we see that happen, that's going to be our last round of moderate to heavy rain that comes through. That's 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's 6 a.m. Regardless of what takes shape here over the next couple of hours, we're pretty much done with this by sunrise tomorrow. We'll be waking up to some cloud cover, but if you're farther to the west, you'll already start to see some sun breaking through in the shoals early tomorrow morning. By noon, most of us are seeing a mostly sunny sky. Look at the temperatures here, mid to upper 70s, and we pretty much stay there through the afternoon thanks to that cold front. We'll keep a north wind tomorrow, and temperatures will have a hard time reaching the 80-degree mark. Now through tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, look at these numbers. Mid to upper 50s, so well below average, and a little dose of some cooler air moving in. Tonight, though, we're down to 64 degrees. Scattered thunderstorms, wind out of the northwest, 5 to 15 miles per hour behind that cold front. And tomorrow looks like this from start to finish. 69 degrees by mid-morning. By noon, we're at 75, and by 5, we're back down to 77. In between, we'll hit a high of 79 degrees. That's over 10 degrees below average. As far as Wednesday goes, we are back into the mid-80s, 88 on Thursday. And once we get into the weekend, showers and storms are back in the forecast, so make the most of the dry weather while we've got it. Overnight lows, they're only cool and pleasant for the next couple of nights. It's lower 70s, waking up again by next Saturday.